Just take it to the hoop, my friend. Take it to the hoop.
And how, Clark. Brilliant throwdown.
Yeah, just exerting his authority out there.
And it's George finishing it off.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Well, they already had him staggered, and now all of a sudden.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Pacers out in front, leading by 9. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. Welcome back, everyone. We're ready to get going again as this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports continues. Players are topped off with Gatorade, hydrated, and ready to get going again as well. Without question, Alec Burks displaying his skills today.
You know, he spoils us with his performances game in and game out. And so far, just another big scoring night for him.
Typically, when he puts up that many points in the first half, he's going to follow it up with a better second half. We'll see if that happens here.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, Johnson is out there with Taj Gibson. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then there's Jennings. And it's Ezeli in at the center position.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, man, he's got so much power.
Jones sets the pick for Conley. He feeds it to Jones. Right side, Jones. Conley into the lane. Off the left rim and out. The 76ers trailed by 9. Here's Butler. Butler missing again.
He's giving them little to nothing at the offensive end. I can't put it any other way.
Now the playoffs weren't really a goal for the 76ers last year, Steve. They just wanted to get their young players some experience and build a foundation for their future.
And in that respect, they accomplished it. And you have to be careful when rebuilding, however, that losing culture doesn't start to take over. So that's the challenge here the next couple of years.
Jennings kicks to Johnson. And an air ball on that one. Way off. And the foul called on Joe Johnson. That is his first foul of the game. Outside Conley. Burks sets a screen for Conley. He kicks it to Jones. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down. Well, Clark, a clear lane to the basket and the emphatic jam.
And that is outstanding attacking basketball.
Well, he had no choice but to take that one to the bucket.
Here's Gibson. The three. Jennings can't get it to go.
Still a bit chilly from the field at the start of this third quarter. 1 of 4 so far.
Pass to Burks. Uncovered. The feet to Conley. Fires for 3.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, because you know if you continue to give up open looks like that, you're in big trouble.
There's the bucket. Good. 10 points for Johnson.
You can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
Conley kicks to George. Conley against Jennings. Here's Jones. Here's Jordan. The shot misses. And the 76ers go the other way with it. That's a 2 from Butler. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings. Butler's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Philadelphia. Conley the pass to George. Back to Conley. It's tipped. Right side Jennings. Jones against Butler. Kicks it out to Johnson. Jennings against Jones. Jennings dishes to Ezeli. And stolen by Jordan. And Brandon Jennings gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Kevin Garnett, he's checked in for Jones. Out to Conley. Outside, George. Offensive rebound. No one near Conley as he lets it go. The good-looking shot from the wing. Conley's got 9 points. And Philadelphia calls time here.
Well, Paul George, PG 24, has solidified himself as a quality shooter from long range, but I love the way he looks to attack the basket. Needs to do that more often and more efficiently. He uses his length and athleticism to get to the basket and to the free throw line.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Pachulia is checked in. The shot by Butler, nobody around. And the wing jumper offline. Works with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. Conley kicks to George. And Brandon Jennings gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And for Paul George last season, he says he's really worked on his isolation offense, attacking Steve from the elbow and the mid-post.
Yeah, I think he got a lot better there. Kevin, just kind of that triple threat jump shot or one dribble pull-up. But that's a double-edged sword, too. There were times last year where he's a bit of a ball stopper, so he's got to find that balance between ball movement and the ability to attack in an ISO situation.
Timeout called the 76ers.
Well, he's watching his club miss a lot of shots that they normally make, and that has to be frustrating. So I think he's going to call this timeout just to try to see if they can be more aggressive, get them to the free throw line.
Sometimes that's the best solution for them, but ultimately I think they'll be able to shoot themselves out of this slump. But in the meantime, maybe getting to the free throw line will help.
Xavier Henry, he's checked in for Indiana. Aaron Brooks is checked in for Philadelphia. And it's rejected. Conley with it. 12 points for him. Left side, George. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. And that's now 10 points here for George.
You know, it seems like when they've gone to him, he's really come through. And that's not something they should get away from.
Johnson kicks to Brooks. Back to Johnson. Inside. And it's Butler with the jam.
Up high and down hard with the one hand.
Got a little extra forceful with that one, didn't he?
Yes, sir. I think he's hoping to kind of get his teammates going a little bit, fellas.
Garnett the pass to Jordan. Conley kicks to Henry. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
Yeah, I think that's what's keyed this run, Clark, because they're keeping the ball moving. Defense hasn't been able to set up.
Butler dishes to Johnson. It's Gibson. And it's Johnson penetrating. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Joe Johnson is also sometimes called ISO Joe because of his ability to produce buckets going one-on-one. There's nobody better in that situation in terms of creating the shot with ease and never shying away from the big moment.
Pass to Butler. Brooks outside. Oh, good with the triple. Pacers leading by 15. Now here is Conley. He's got 12. In the corner, George with it. On the wing, George. And it comes off the front of the rim. The 76ers trailed by 15. Johnson outside. Back to Brooks. Johnson kicks to Butler. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson. And it's 13 points for Butler.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
And the Pacers call time here. Some changes for Philadelphia. Ilyasova is checked in for Gibson. Tony Snell comes in for Johnson. And it's Clarkson in for Jimmy Butler. Conley kicks to Henry. Back to Conley. Takes the three. Rebounded by Snell. The 76ers trailed by 12. Ilyasova sets a screen for Brooks. The shot by Clarkson, no good.
That's a tough one there because he's wide open. That's a shot he expects to make.
Back to George. The three. Here's Jordan. Lays it up and banks it in. Jordan's got 4 points this quarter.
But the defense just looked a little lazy on the glass there.
Yeah, nobody boxing out. That's inexcusable.
Brooks kicks to Pachulia. Top of the key, Ilyasova. Here's Clarkson. Pacers with the rebound. Garnett's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And there's the foul. It'll go on Aaron Brooks. That's foul number 2 for him. Bonner, he's checked in for Indiana. Miller comes in for Xavier Henry. Garnett with the screen for Conley. In low to Garnett.
Boy, that's some physical basketball out there. I'm glad I'm not in the middle of that. A hard pick and an assault on the bucket.
Old school stuff there.
Yeah, there was a lot to like on that play.
Brooks, the pass to Ilyasova. Ilyasova is screen on Miller. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. Clarkson's got 8.
His shooting has been so good today. He may have to take it upon himself to try to get his club out of this hole.
Conley kicks to Miller. Outside for George. Sinks the three-pointer. George has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Boy, they look helpless defensively.
And here is Brooks. Over to the wing. Snell dishes to Pachulia. Excellent D there from Garnett.
Pacers are just a solid team on the glass. Everybody knows how to box out, and they all have tremendous strength. A physical team that does a pretty good job of rebounding the ball for the most part. There were some struggles at times, but over the course of the season, pretty solid rebounding team.
Well, his shot's been off today, no question. He's not the guy they're going to want to look to if they want to keep this lead where it is. Things have kind of gone south for him here in the quarter.
Conley with it. He's picked up by Brooks. Feeds it to Miller. It's tipped. Here's Clarkson.
Well, they need those kinds of plays right now. I mean, smart defense generating some offense.
That's the way you creep back into a game. Get those key stops, push it down the floor with your transition game.
Miller kicks to George. Uses the glass to finish the layup. George has got 15 points. For the Pacers, they ended with the best rebound differential in the East, and that shouldn't be a surprise.
Well, they have the length, the size, and the determination to get everything that comes off the rim. You know, a lot of teams only have 2 of those aspects, but the Pacers put it all together.
It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. The 76ers have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. Indiana making some changes. Terrence Jones is checked in for Garnett. And it's Bergson for Miller. And it's the Pacers with the ball. George passes to Bonner. Over in the corner, Conley.